Hello, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll get started shortly here. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome to our beginners class. All right. Learn to trade for beginners. All right. We'll get started shortly, guys. All right. Learn to trade for beginners. All right. Learning to trade for beginners. All right. We'll get started shortly. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. As you enter the webinar, please put your name in the chat for me, and with how much experience you have. All right. So if you've got a few weeks experience, no experience, few months experience, or few years experience, and you're still trying to figure things out, all right, go ahead and put that in the chat. All right. As you come into the chat. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. My name is David Stephenson. All right. So right here. All right. My name is David Stephenson. I've been trading for over 25 years. All right. And about 13 years ago, we started this company called Monster Trading Systems. Monster Trading Systems. When you guys get a chance, you can go to our website, monstertradingsystems.com. All right, just like the word here, monster trading systems, right here, .com. And we work with traders. I work with traders for years. We do coaching, training, and we also provide trading tools, trading systems. All right. So when you get a chance, just go on the website, take a look around, look at some of the testimonials. We have a lot of success stories on the website that you can learn from other traders. Okay. Also in the chat, you should see some handouts. All right. So just when you get a chance, just download those handouts so that you have them for your reference. Okay. Some of that information we'll go through today. All right. So just put in any questions. Like I said, any questions you guys have in the chat, just put that in there for me, please. Okay. One of the first tools I'm going to recommend for you guys as a new trader, brand new trader, entering the market, right? Starting your trading journey, right? If you've had experience, guess what? We're going to start all over again. All right. So if you had some experience, good, bad, otherwise, we'll look to do things a little differently. Okay. First tool I'm going to give you guys, or tip here, is you want to get this book. Now, we give this book to our trading coaching students, that do one-on-one coaching with me. It's called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. It is perhaps one of the best books written on the subject of trading for new traders, especially for new traders. Okay, so master the market with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. Master the markets with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. All right. When you get a chance after this webinar, you can go online. All right. You can go online, go to YouTube, type in Trading in the Zone, and start listening to that information, getting that information. It's absolutely free. All right. It is absolutely free. So Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. All right. How to master the markets with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude. All right. Whatever you think about trading is probably not correct. All right. Trading is very different than anything that we've done. All right. The biggest thing about trading is that we put in our capital to work. All right. So we're taking our own money and we're putting it in the market. We're risking it in the market. All right. With that comes a lot of challenges. All right. Lots of challenges with our mindset. All right. With our mindset. So Trading in the Zone gets into the mindset. All right. The type of mindset we need to have as a trader. All right. We want to think much like a professional trader does. All right. And we need to understand how trading works. All right. How trading works. All right. All right. So Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. All right. Good reference. You don't have to go out and buy the book. All right. You can go online, go to YouTube, type in Trading in the Zone. It will come up and you can listen to the audiobook for free. Okay. All right. There are other guides that we provide when we do our one-on-one coaching. The Ultimate Guide to Swing Trading. The Ultimate Guide to Swing Trading. All right. The Ultimate Trading Risk Management Guide. All right. So managing your risk. All right. And then technical analysis. All right. Technical analysis. And we also give these guides free. All right. To our one-on-one coaching students. So you get a lot of information, a lot of resources. All right. But most importantly, you have me. All right. So I can guide you guys. All right. Through your the first stage of your trading career. All right. And again, I've been doing this for over 25 years, guys. All right. So I've seen just about everything in the markets and all types of markets. Okay. All right. Support and resistance. You guys need to know about support and resistance. Okay. As new traders coming in, right? Most new traders haven't heard of support and resistance. Even traders that have traded in the past don't use it properly, support and resistance. Okay. So, just know support and resistance, it's important. It is your foundation. All right. It is your foundation. All right. Every career, every job, every skill has a set of rules that we have to follow, and trading is no different. Okay. So support and resistance, the keys to your success. All right. Just know that with support and resistance, that's where all of your decisions will be made. All of your buying, all of your selling, right, is made around support and resistance. Okay. So we need to understand support and resistance. We might go through some examples today. All right. But support and resistance, does understand, very, very important. All right. Just know support is down here, your floor. Resistance is your ceiling. All right. There are buyers waiting at resistance to move the price higher. And there's also sellers waiting at support to move the price lower. So there's a battle between buyers and sellers. So buyers and sellers are sitting at resistance. All right. Buyers or sellers are sitting at support. And the goal is for the buyers to break resistance and for the price to start moving higher. All right. Higher. And we call that breaks resistance, start to trend, or we call that the markup phase. If it breaks support, it starts to trend, but trend down, we call that the markdown phase. Okay. So we do not make any trading decisions between support and resistance. Now, there are ways to do that, right? You can trade between support and resistance. We call that a range trade, right? We call that a range trade, trading between support and resistance. But ideally, we want the price to break out, buyers to enter the market on a break of resistance, and then move the price higher. All right. So just remember that, and you have this handout in the chat. Okay. So support and resistance, the keys to your success. You guys need to have that information. I always tell traders, go ahead and print it out, laminate it. All right. Keep it somewhere where you have access to it all the time. All right. Another key component of trading, right? Part of your foundation is the 4 market phases. All right. The 4 market phases that every trader must know. You guys see that there? 4 market phases that every trader must know. This is where this is the path of your trade. All right. And every trade, guys, go through this process. All right. So if you have this information, if you know this information, guess what? You will have an idea of, hey, when you enter the trade, right, where the next step, right? What's the next step for the trade? All right. And if it fails, where that failure might come in, right? Where you're going to enter and then where you're going to exit the trade. All right. Very critical. Think of this as your roadmap. All right. Your roadmap. So the 4 market phases that every trader must know, and you must know this information. All right. So remember, we start with support and resistance right here. And then we come right here. Here's the same support and resistance right here. But now we have the phases. All right. So the roadmap. All right. The first phase is the accumulation phase, phase 1. You see number 1 here. All right. The second phase is phase 2, the markup phase. All right. This third phase is distribution phase. All right. And then the fourth phase is the markdown phase. All right. So accumulation, markup, distribution, and then markdown phase. Okay. Within the markup phase, we have reaccumulation. So just know that new buyers are entering the market to break resistance, right? Remember, first resistance was here. This is where buyers came in. Reaccumulation, right? New buyers are coming in on this break of resistance. At some point, the price doesn't go up any higher. So it's going to stop, right? Break support, right? This is where we're going to exit the trade. So we would have bought here, sold here. All right. Distribution phase. All right. Markdown phase. We're now in the markdown phase. All right. And we have new sellers entering the market. So that's redistribution. All right. New sellers are coming in to push the price even lower. All right. So on this side over here in the markup, we should be buying, buying, buying. All right. Reaccumulation, keep buying. All right. Markdown phase, we should be selling short or out of the market. All right. So 2 sides of the trade, buyers and sellers. Buyers, we need to be buying, right? In distribution markdown phase, we should be selling or getting out. Selling short, meaning we can make money as the price goes lower, or being out of the market. All right. And then it starts all over again. So there's only 4 phases. It starts all over again with the reaccumulation phase. Okay. So phase 1, accumulation. All right. We're building, building, building. All right. To now start to buy on the break of resistance. That's the markup phase. Within the markup phase, we have reaccumulation. Know that price doesn't go up forever. I know we want that to happen, especially as new traders, right? But that's not real, right? All right. So price will stop, right? Doesn't break resistance anymore, break support. That's going to be our sell signal. So we bought here, sold here. Now we're in the markdown phase. We either short, right? We can make money going short, all right, or just stay out of the market or wait, right? In the accumulation phase, phase 1, right here again, and then wait for buyers, new buyers to enter the market again. All right. So just remember that 4 market phases that every trader must know. You guys must know that. Okay. All right. And this is this is part of the handout. So you guys have this information. Okay. Notice, right? We didn't buy at support. A lot of new traders, right, want to buy at the bottom. Just remember, all right, if you buy at the bottom, you're buying near support where sellers are. So we need to wait, all right, for the price to break resistance. Okay, so this is trend following here. And we call this the meat of the trade. All right. As new traders, you will be tempted, tempted, all right, to try to get the maximum amount of the trade, the very bottom and the very top. Well, that's not realistic, guys. Okay. What we try to do is try to get the meat of the trade. I call that the sweet part of the trade. All right. The middle of the trade. So we're going to buy at a break of resistance right here when the price moves higher away from support. And we're going to sell on a break of move a higher above resistance. And we're going to sell when the price breaks support. All right. So write this down. When you enter, you're going to enter on a break of resistance. And then when you close the trade, exit, you're going to sell on a break of support. All right. So support is right here. Price broke support. We're going to exit. Price broke resistance. We are going to enter. That's why support and resistance is key. All right. All right. Those areas are areas that we will enter or exit the positions or trades. Okay. So we're always going to buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support. Buy on a break of resistance because the buyers are buying. Sell on a break of support because the sellers are selling. Okay, so we bought here, sold here. We're not going to buy at the very bottom, and we're not going to sell at the very top. We are going to get the middle part of the trade, the meat of the trade. All right, so bought here, sold here. All right, so remember that. All right, so let's review. So we're going to use support and resistance. All right. Support and resistance will help us, right, enter our trades and get out safely. So we're always going to buy on a break of resistance, sell on a break of support. Once we enter the trade, right, we have to follow the 4 market phases. All right. And these 4 market phases, you guys must notice. All right. So accumulation, markup. Within the markup phase, we have reaccumulation, new buyers entering the market, distribution, phase 3, and then markdown phase. Phase 3, sellers are coming in, markdown phase, they're already in, redistribution, new sellers entering the market, breaking support to move the price lower. All right. And we only have 4 phases, guys. So there isn't 5, 6, 7, and 8, only 4. And then you got to start all over again in the accumulation phase, phase 1. So phase 1, accumulation, 2, markup, 3, distribution, 4, markdown, and we start all over again with the accumulation. All right. So you should be able to know, you should be able to look at a price chart and know almost immediately what phase the stock is in, or the crypto, Forex, futures, doesn't matter, right? You look at it and you should be able to know, okay, is it in the accumulation phase? Is it in the markup phase? Is it in the distribution phase? All right, is it in the markdown phase here, accumulation phase? So when I work with traders, right, when we work with traders, right, within a week, 2 weeks, right, they can identify a trading chart really, really well. All right, start trading, right, within a couple of weeks, within a week, couple of weeks, start trading. All right, within a few months, they're consistently making some profits. All right, within a year, they're usually doing really, really well. All right, I'll show you guys some examples of our traders, right, who've done well. All right, but they follow this process, learn this process. Notice, right, we're not all over the place. Very specific, right, following very specific rules. All right, all right. And we get the right information, get the right books, right guides. All right, and we know exactly what we're doing. All right, and it's repetition. So we stick with it and we continue to do it over and over. We have some coaching plans, guys. All right. So beginning coaches, beginning class for beginning coaches, coaching students, intermediate and advanced. All right. I always recommend the beginners class for new traders. I have a couple of testimonials, and I'm always proud to share our trading students. Okay. This gentleman here, Dean, all right, had been trading for years, number of years, and was having a difficult time having success trading. And he came to us, and usually when I work with experienced traders, it's not as easy, okay, because they've made up their mind on how trading works, all right, how to make money in the markets, right? They usually come with some bad habits, all right, that we have to retrain, reteach. Okay, but Din was different, right? He'd had some bad experience trading, he'd lost a lot of money, and he'd basically given up, right? He'd basically given up. So when he came to us, right, he was open and he basically said, "Hey, David, I'm all yours," right? And I love when traders say that, right? David, I'm all yours, right? I've tried everything that I've tried in the past hasn't worked, all right. I'm all yours. So he did the coaching, all right, and he had some eye-opening moments. Okay, started trading. If you guys go on our website, go to the success stories. All right, look for Dean. He's on there. Several of his videos are on there. His first trade, all right. We document his absolute first trade with us, his very first trade. When I work with traders, right? When you take your first trade, I help you with your first trade. Okay, I help you with your first trade so that you know how to execute your first trade. Very important, right? Very important. So worked with Dean. All right, work with Dean. He really did a good job on his first trade. I can tell a lot by traders, right? How are you going to do by your first trade, right? Just had a new coaching student, right? She started trading with us. Got into her first trade last week, Monica, and guess what? Did an amazing job with her first trade. Okay, but Dean, like I said, right, came to us a lot of experience, but not a lot of success trading. So nailed his first trade. All right, stayed with it, kept on trading, kept on learning. We have several training classes that we do in the evenings. All right, we do in the evenings, and Dean was always on the training classes. Right, a lot of times, as our traders, they develop success, right? They know what they're doing. They don't come on the training classes as much, all right, because they've figured things out. But Dean was for almost a year, right? Every single evening, put in the work. Okay. Now, we offer trading systems. Dean has several trading systems with us. All right. One of Dean's goal was to travel, right? Use his trading capital to travel. All right. And he just came back from Europe. All right. Just came back from Europe. When he first started, it's right here in his testimonial, guys. So you guys have this handout. So kind of read his testimony here. All right. When he started with us, he started having some success and he took a cruise. I think he talks about it here. Then started doing really, really well. Did a European trip. All right. With his wife. All right. Now, Dean, and I guess it's almost a year now. Dean is averaging, guys, 5,000, about 5K a week. All right. $5,000 a week. So he went from struggling and he's very consistent. All right. He's had $5,000 days, also $8,000 days, I believe. All right. But his goal is to make $5,000 a week. Not a bad week. All right. Imagine that, $5,000 a week. So he's an amazing trader, great guy. He works with our traders, helps them out. Okay, so not saying that everyone will get to this stage. We have other traders, right, that have done even better. All right, but I love Dean's story because he had been trading for a while, couldn't figure it out, and now he's doing really, really well. Another success story here, another testimonial, which most of you guys will um, uh, have a similar background with, and that's Saga right here. All right. Most of you guys will not have any trading experience at all, where you've never executed a trade. And this is Saga, right? Saga never traded before. And look at his setup now, right? Never traded before, right? Never executed a trade, knew nothing about trading, came to us, all right? We did the one-on-one coaching, all right? And what was cool about Saga is that he was, uh, again, coming to the classes, coming to the training, paying attention, and very hungry to make money. All right. Very, very hungry to make money. He had 3 jobs, tired, didn't want to do 3 jobs, wanted to figure out a way, all right, to get out of that situation. Okay. And our traders will always contact me when they're having some success, when they figured some things out. All right. So Saga called me, and uh, just getting started. I think it's second week, guys, second, third week. Okay. And he made $600, $617. I have to put the exact amount because he told me, David, it's $617 he made in one day. All right. He had never made this much money in one day, ever, ever. All right. So for him, it's literally changed his life now. That's not going to happen to everyone. He put in some work. All right. Trading takes a lot of work. All right. And he's on his way. He's doing well. All right. He's doing well. And we have tons of traders, guys. All right. So you're in the right place. If you're here getting this information, you're in the right place. All right. But you want to make sure that we do some things the right way. Get some coaching. All right. I always say trading is like any sport, basketball, football. I love basketball. I love football. All right. It's like any sport, and all the best players, right, have a coach. All right. Have a coach. Even the greatest players have a coach to help them. So trading is a sport. It's very brutal. All right. And you need someone to kind of help you. Even when you're doing well, you're trading well and you're making money, you need someone to kind of help you. All right. And especially when trading isn't as well, right? You're not doing as well, right? You're having some losses. All right. We can help you kind of manage that process so that you keep going. Okay. You keep going. So some of this you might, as new traders, you might not, it might not make a lot of sense to you, but once you get into trading, okay, you will understand. All right. All right. So thanks, guys. I want to thank everyone. Okay. Take a look at the handouts, right? Keep those handouts, right? If you guys need any coaching, right, you can order the coaching right on the webinar there, or you can go to our website. All right. The website address is in the chat. All right. monstertradinsystems.com. All right. My phone number is 407-733-0185. And my email, all right, David at monstertradinsystems.com. We're also on WhatsApp. So just put in the number 407-733-0185 on WhatsApp. All right. And you guys will get a hold of me. All right. On the website, my contact information is all over the website. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. All right. Get some coaching, get some information if you're serious about trading. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.